This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
This is where the fun begins.
Who's the big guy with the muscles?
Hello. I literally forgot how to do all of this, like all the.
Are we all getting COVID?
Yeah, welcome to the extended intro edition
Hey,
of Toy Anxiety.
Hope
Hi,
you like
everybody.
that intro. Here's a remix.
hope you like it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Toy Anxiety. My name is Craig Goldberg. We hope you have your Mondo hats. Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that. That's a hat.
Wow.
that is hat.
That is hat.
Now
Right?
that's a hat. Hats off to you, Ryan.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
All hats on board,
Oh,
as they say on trains. I don't think that's what they say.
they say something.
They say something. I think it's just all aboard.
Kill the music. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Craig Goldberg. It's Tuesday night. It's 9:30 p.m. Jacob Walsh is feeling a little under the weather. He was out at Kaiju Go.
Oh, he's got COVID then.
I don't know what he's got, but
He's got COVID, 100%.
that look. Did you see some of the pictures from Kaiju Go?
Yeah, he was talking close to everybody. He has
Yeah?
COVID, 100%.
Super spreader.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when do you guys ever gone out and not gotten COVID? Like three of you, like constantly.
Dude, come on. Super Spreader was my favorite Ninja Turtles figure.
I'm kind of a collector, honestly, so as like many times as I can.
Super Spreador is also my favorite Motu character.
Yep. Yep. So hi everybody. Jacob's taking off tonight. He's not feeling very well, but we wish him well. He's here. He's in the chat. So that's good. That's good enough for you,
Yeah.
fine
You
folks.
can't get anyone sick in the chat.
No, but you can
Chat's
ban
safe.
people and kick people out.
That's true.
So
We
be
should.
careful.
He's in a mood.
Oh yeah, he's active now. Be careful.
But we'll have some fun tonight. Tonight we're gonna give our mid-year report card as we build towards our end of the year. When we start thinking about the Jeffries, we start thinking about awards. We also have to think about how these toy companies are doing, the good, the bad, and the ugly of modern toy collecting. We'll get into that in a little bit. But let me go ahead and say hi to my co-hosts, all the way from Vancouver, British Columbia. Ryan Dole, what's up, man?
Nothing. I'm just sitting here. I'm anticipating my charcuterie board that I'm going to have after this.
Okay.
Yeah, really excited. I'm going to make
Bread?
I'm going to have like some cold cuts and a piece of cheese. It's going to be really good.
Mm. Any
I
sauce?
was like, where is this going?
Yeah, I was like, oh, maybe I won't go there.
How's your week going so far?
Slow, because I actually
Yeah.
thought today was Wednesday for a hot minute.
Oh, me too. All day.
So then I kept like, people are like, we got the email yesterday. And I was like, yesterday? I only see emails from Monday. But,
Right.
Oh, yesterday was Monday.
Yesterday was Monday.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
tough.
So I was a little out of it today, but I mean, otherwise it's good.
Ryan, did you
Good.
used to deal with this? I remember I used to deal with this a lot. I would be so my fandom for wrestling allowed me to not get the Sunday sads as a kid because Monday was the biggest night of the week.
Right.
But after Nitro and Raw went off the air, I would get so depressed thinking about
Oh no.
the
You
rest
went
of the week.
That's
you
when they
had
would hate
po-
you.
you had
Yeah.
post Monday Night War depression.
I did, and it's something that affects a lot of adult males and females.
Yeah, between
Mhm.
the ages
Yeah,
of 16 and
100%.
between
Yeah.
16 and 45.
Do you or somebody you know suffer from post Monday Night War depression?
Yep.
You might be entitled. Oh God. Well, Ryan, I'm glad you're well. Abigail Gardner.
Hey.
Yes.
Hi, y'all. I'm here. Yeah, it's been kind of a rainy day here in Georgia.
It has.
Yeah, Craig purchased some new sheets for us that are quite nice, and I've been sleeping most of the day. I took like a really long nap. So it's been a good Tuesday.
I spent I've never spent good money on sheets before. Immediate improvement in my sleep. It was great.
Oh yeah,
They were
Yeah.
nice.
Should have done it
Yeah.
a
a
long
good
time
sheet,
ago.
a good sheet in the bed.
Woo.
Nothing beats it.
They're buttery, dude.
They're buttery.
Oh, nice.
Mhm.
That's a
a high
delicious way
thread
to
count.
describe it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's how it
I
feels.
ate a pillowcase last night.
in the middle of the night.
In the middle of that, I just fucking ate a pillowcase.
Dude, I told you to stop biting those.
Jacob, I wish we were sponsored by Sheets.
Yeah, if there's any sheet
I'm a Sheets
companies,
freak. Sorry.
yeah,
There you go.
if there's any sheets companies that want to sponsor Toy Anxiety, we'll fucking
Yeah, sheets
Yeah.
in the wind, man.
yeah.
Mhm.
So let's say hi to the chat because there's a lot of people here already. We appreciate you guys both being here. Let's see here. Technicolor is here. Video Power Gaming. Brian Brink. The Chart Man cometh. Matt Bush is here. Wayward Ghouls is here. David Sockrocker, Flash 739, Z-Man at the party with all faults. Starfig, Stephen Lawrence, Lawrence Dwayne, Double Lawrence. I like that. The Rhindole Fan Club, Topher Khan Young, Hummus, Jason Grahowski, Dora Laxon, Mr. Michael T, Jacob Walsh, Toys and Tits. Love that.
Ooh,
Hi.
nice.
Jessica Parker. And that caught me off guard. I'm not mad about it. I just-
Yeah.
I was like, toys and tits. I am that female. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going.
Thomas Crosby, No Chewy, Chris Bruno, Retro Goat, Mike Davis, AJ Quick, Macanita Silva, Chase Foreman. Jacob says Chase Foreman did great at Kaiju Go. That's awesome.
That's amazing.
A little bit of whimsy. And Travis Molitor. So many people here. We appreciate you guys being here early. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you engage with the show. That lets YouTube know that this is content that people are into. But we do appreciate you being here. A couple weeks ago, we celebrated the 5-year anniversary of Toy Anxiety, which is crazy. I see a lot of people in the comments. 36 months of membership. That's crazy. We've been doing this for a while.
We've been doing this for a week.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
Abby, I think it's time to end this whole podcast. Let's just get it.
Yeah, that's a long time to be a member. I think that means we should end. Yeah.
We're done here.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna go forever.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of housekeeping at the top before we get going on any topic discussions I should ask Ryan, do you have pickups this week?
I do.
Cool. Me too.
Cool.
Abby's got a couple.
Yeah, I've got a few.
I wanted to highlight something. So, Toy Anxiety listener, I think maybe a fairly new listener, but a listener and a supporter nonetheless has a Kickstarter going. We love supporting other people's projects. So, one day I'm going to figure out how to use this whole
StreamYard
system.
again.
Platform?
Yeah. It's really weird how I just don't know what I'm doing. But you know what? I'll just highlight myself. I'll make myself bigger than the thing I'm promoting. Let me go back to the beginning here. Wayward Ghouls has a Kickstarter going on for these really cute, quirky, high-end collectibles. And look, the Kickstarter, 44 backers already, over $6,000. They need to hit a $50,000 funding. But these are really, really cool. I mean, imagine something like I don't know. I see Gremlins, I see Furby, I see something spooky yet very cute. This is awesome.
Bad balls a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see things I like here.
Hey.
Yeah, cute creatures that are like kind of, you can't tell if they're menacing or what. I love
Exactly,
that. It's a
exactly,
really good
yeah.
expression.
Yeah. Go for it, Ryan.
There was a toy line in the 80s of plushes
Okay.
called, I think they're like Cuddly Uglies.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they kind of remind me of a little bit.
It
And
definitely
I don't know why.
evokes like a good 80s and 90s feel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to read this. Wayward Ghouls is a way to jump into the universe populated by unique beings where weirdos and misfits belong. And God knows that's what we are. Designed with grown-up collectors and quality top of mind. This is the name of the character is Squeaks, designed and sculpted by Adam Doherty, aka Creature Kid, based on a concept and creative direction from Michael Herring.
Love it.
We put the link in the chat there, and then we'll also link to it in the description. There's a ton of information here, but this is really, really cute. This is going to fit on everybody's shelf. I definitely am going to back this. Abby, do you like this? This is awesome.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm sitting here with a Superman dog bowl full of plush, and I just need to add that to this.
Crazy sentence. Crazy sentence.
Crazy it is. It's wild. So yeah, I love this. It looks like something I would already collect, and if I were to see this on the convention floor, I would definitely stop and get a card and buy something.
Yeah.
So yeah, support. I'm gonna go support them after the show.
Yeah, definitely. And I think hopefully this is just the first of many cute little creature monsters that they put out. I like the idea of something 80s and 90s inspired, but for the adult collector. Because let's face it, that's what we are. For better or for worse, that's what we are.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can check it out. If you search Wayward Ghouls on Google, it'll be the first thing comes up. Designer Monster Toys, they're on Kickstarter. 30 days to go. We'll keep talking about this over the next couple weeks. There's a cool video here and everything else.
Oh, Wayward Ghouls is in the comments.
Is it here?
Yeah, my heart's in my chest. Thank you so much. And laughing out loud at the comments. Yay!
Yeah. I mean, listen, guys, we one of the cool benefits of what we get to do here, besides seeing our friends and talking to all of you every week, is like we get to promote independent artists. And promote these different Kickstarters, and we want nothing more than for these to be successful, because there's a lot of independent toy makers, and Ryan, this is something we talk about all the time, that are kind of like making their mark on toy history with projects like this, and it's just really exciting. So thank you, Wayward Ghouls, for doing this. And I'm going to talk about Cryptoids in a little bit, but I want to space it out. I don't want it to be just me talking about crowdfunding opportunities. Let's keep the focus on Wayward Ghouls for now. But a little bit later, I got a little bit of a Cryptoids update and maybe some exciting opportunities for you guys to possibly get involved as we keep teasing that project out. But anyways, let's get to some pickups. Ryan, do you have anything else on this?
Yeah, I just want one so I can put it on my bed.
Me too.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And it looks like a carry along, like on a trip with kind of a.
You put them in one of those clear bags. You put them in one of those clear satchels.
Throw that off in your gotcha bag.
Like people do, like Japanese dudes do with their their Gundams.
Yeah,
well,
this is.
By the way, when somebody in the chat said Labubu eat your heart out, when did this whole Labubu thing happen? The first time I ever heard of these was it
happened right after we got back from Japan.
Okay.
And which is funny because we probably did you go to Toy Sapiens at all?
I don't know.
Okay. That's a no. If you didn't know, that means you didn't go.
Okay.
On the way there,
you didn't go.
No, you didn't go. If you went from Shibuya Station to Toy Sapiens, along the way they had like one of those shops, and it was already crazy busy in there, like PopMart. Sorry, that's what it's called. It's called freaking PopMart.
Yeah.
So we pass the PopMart and we look in, and it's already it's not crazy lineup like Black Friday, Tickle Me Elmo, Cabbage Patch Kid busy like it is for Labubus right now. It was just busy, but people were buying them. They were already you already saw it where it's because they had a big one in the window and people were all like, oh, those are the little Labubus. And I was like, it must be a thing here. And then we get back to North America, across the pond. And next thing you know, there's these reels of people lining up at 5 a.m. down 8 blocks in Los Angeles at a PopMart trying to get them. So,
but apparently they've been. I'm sorry, Abby. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, I was just gonna throw in that yes, in recent times they are now at their peak, much like Beanie Babies or something of that nature. But they were quietly creeping onto the scene, the whole bag charm thing. I remember I had seen them, and I think that Gabby and Peter might have talked about them at some point. He might have been on our show too.
It was. I didn't know what they were.
Shout out to Gabby for being knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we got those Ewoks. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are based on. The Ewok charm, which God, I have so many show and tell things. But yeah, that's what this is sort of modeled after is a Labubu because it has like the hard face with like soft plush with the golden circle on the top.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess they've been around for like 10 years, but in a world where Funko is falling apart, at least from a stock market perspective, and Labubu's I can't listen. I would have never predicted Tickle Me Elmo. I would have never predicted Labubu, and I won't predict what's next. So hopefully it's Cryptoids.
Johnny Cock, he's got an origin story here for us. Thank you, Lisa from Blackpink, for getting the Western world crazy about them.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Blackpink, they're hot.
All right, you heard it here first.
He says Jacob Walsh is also being stop saying Labubu while stop being a Lafufu.
I don't
All right. How about stop Labubuing in the chat?
Hey, and stop going to SeaWorld and gawking at Shamumu.
Yeah. Stop going to SeaWorld. That's not very nice to animals, Jacob Walsh.
He doesn't come.
He's gonna come on the show now.
He's gonna pop in. He's like, you motherfuckers. All right, let's get into it. Ryan, do you want to kick off with some pickups?
Yeah, sure. I got probably one. I'll start with this one. It's probably the most important toy to ever be released in our lifetime.
Yeah.
I finally got my Carson Tevas.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, are you Carson Teva Elite? Do you have the bust, the figure, and the helmet?
The bust, the figure. Yeah, I guess I do.
Wow.
And I have Paul, so I'm like extra elite.
You have the real guy.
Yeah, I have the real guy
elite
just hanging out.
collection.
Yeah, it's awesome. Right? So I got him, and then I opened these ones on his channel on Sunday because it was his birthday on the weekend. So we did kind of like a birthday thing. So I got ARC Trooper Havoc. So now I am TVC ARC Trooper Elite.
Finally.
I got the last one. God, took so long. And then, of course, Walrus Man, Pondo Baba for my Cantina. That's the TVC one. Yeah, I got those. We'll circle back to me. Who's got more stuff?
Abby's
Yeah.
got.
I'll start off with the crowning achievement from Matt Bush. Thanks for listening and watching, Matt Bush, and for paying attention when I start a new collection. Because he sent me this amazing Wednesday Monster High doll, and I'm just literally like, look at the aesthetic and like the hair and the makeup. And
you got to leave that in package.
Yeah, and that is my plan, which kind of makes sense. I like to collect stuff in package like this so that it's part of the aesthetic and the display. Like the way that it's packaged is really nice to look at. So I'm thinking that in the next couple of days, I'm going to do a little bit of a reorg on the shelf here behind me. Yeah, and I think that these are going to be going up. And so thank you so much, Matt Bush. This is a really awesome, and I look forward to getting more Monster High dolls. I'm excited.
Me too. I'm going to get the Cat's Eye ones.
Yeah.
I have decided.
Rabbit hole, like I understand the undertaking of it, but it makes me happy, and I love having something new to collect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a couple other little things I can run through. Craig, you picked this She-Ra up for me, the cartoon collection, He-Man, She-Ra, beautiful. Yeah, so
nice.
cool. Just nice. My She-Ra collection is probably going to be getting bigger after seeing the Swiftwind and the She-Ra put out by Mondo. So I have a feeling I'm just going to be that is a focus that I'm moving towards. Speaking of, I have another She-Ra here, the new Etheria Masters in the Universe She-Ra, and this was sent by this was Matt Bush too? Okay, sweet. Thank you so
sent
much,
it to me, but you fucking stole it.
Oh, no, this is mine. If She-Ra comes into this house, it's going to go into my collection. So thank you so much. I'm going to come in and raid all your She-Ras tonight.
I don't have any.
You took them.
Yeah. They're gone.
My collection is like I need more. She's part of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so cool. Those are some things that I got. And I also got, it's not a toy, but I will show it. This collection of Fraggle Rock, the complete series, which is incredible. I was literally asking for this. So thank you so much. I think David.
Yeah. So I fucked up. A listener sent this. I believe his name is David Schultz.
Mhm.
I threw away the box. If that's not your name, if you sent this and you're like, that's not who sent it, please let me know so we can give you the proper thank you and Abby can
Yeah, please let
thank
me know.
you publicly.
And
'Cause
also,
that's a
who
really
sent me
kind-
those straws?
Yeah, somebody after last week sent Abby a pack
I
of
think it's
straws in the
AJ.
mail. I
Mhm.
think it was AJ, yeah. But
So this is an
Fraggle
awesome-
Rock. Fraggle
thank
Rock
you so
DVD. That's awesome. That'll go good with your Boss Fight Studios Fraggle Rocks.
Yeah, which are up here. Very excited.
You really are doing well.
I like new stuff. Like, to be honest with all of you, the floor space around my desk is just like kind of unruly. I need to go through it all and sort and probably reorganize some toys. But it's a good place to be in. I'm happy to be like home from Comic-Con and like excited about new collections. It's a good thing.
Okay, so last week I updated I know I fucked up. I threw away the box. I'm sorry. I updated everybody on my Batman Hot Toys corner last week. And after a proper shaming from Mr. Dole and an in-person shaming from Jacob Walsh, I have been working on my posing. Being a toy collector is the only good time it's to be a poser, right? It's the only time it's a positive.
Sure.
Cool to be a poser if you're a toy collector. Okay, yeah, I see it.
You see what I'm saying? Okay,
I
first up,
see
Yeah, just strike a pose. There's nothing to it.
you got to Vogue. I got another hot toy. We've got now, Ryan, when I showed you the Jim Gordon SWAT Team Edition hot toy that I picked up, which, by the way, is like a 15-year-old toy and a really, really good-looking figure. And Ryan goes, "Oh, cool. What did you say? You said I was like saving the Dark Knight franchise or something like it was." You said
Yeah,
something very funny.
You're saving it. You're keeping it relevant. Though I think Batman Lego might be giving you some competition if you saw the trailer today.
Dude, I should start like a Hot Toys or a 1/6 channel where I'm like, what I really like about this Jim Gordon is not only is the individual stitching on the SWAT team soft goods vest, but oh god, the gun fell. Oh, his hand fell off. But that happens with Hot Toys. Anyways, beautiful, beautiful figure. I will reattach his hand. Thank you.
Yeah, that grounds your collection.
Thank you to me. Who am I going to thank? Me.
Did they come out with a Commissioner Gordon where he's not dressed like a SWAT dude and he's like just in his like civvies?
There's actually a 2-pack with Gordon and my favorite character from The Dark Knight Rises, not ironically, Detective or Lieutenant, whatever his fucking name is, John Blake. It's a 2-pack with Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Jim Gordon, and it comes with the bat signal as well.
You should use your real name. Robin.
I hate that. I don't like that part.
God.
Why
so
couldn't they just say
condescending.
Dick Grayson? But anyways, so I got that, and then something that I know you guys are going to be into, another hot toy, which I've also fixed the pose. This is the Batman Forever Chris O'Donnell Robin, which is a
I can
beautiful.
figure that out.
This is an awesome figure. Look at those leg muscles.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
That is art.
Now you guys are both. Robin is Dole. That's your favorite. Robin's your guy.
He's my boy.
Take me back to 1995, the first time you saw Batman Forever in theater. What was your reaction to Robin?
I wish he wore that costume the entire movie.
Yeah,
I think that was kind of like, but again, that's how superhero movies went back then. They made you wait till the end for whatever reason, but it's fine. Like, I really enjoyed the shit out of that movie. And I think even before that movie came out, I was already like buying the toys, right?
dude, look at that bulge.
Dude,
It's fucking
plus the
impressive.
McDonald's glasses,
Yeah,
Jesus.
got
Right.
those.
right?
Yeah.
Great soundtrack.
Great.
I like
soundtrack.
to think that we share that, Robin, like shared custody.
It's shared custody, Robin.
But not She-Ra.
Not She-Ra.
The
no, no.
She-Ras are all mine.
And it is the 30-year anniversary of Batman Forever, which means don't be surprised if the Sonar Batman shows up soon as well. And also don't be surprised if Abby just starts dressing up like casual Chase Meridian around the house, if you've seen her Instagram
Don't be
lately.
surprised.
Yeah, well, I'd be less surprised. I'd actually be surprised if she dressed up like casual Chase Meridian.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if she's dressing up like the Riddler
What about both? Because that might happen. I'm excited.
That might happen.
The real Two-Face,
I'm
half
trying to-
Riddler, half Chase Meridian.
That's fun.
Smoking.
Travis Molitor says, after that movie, I never dried my laundry the same way again.
Hell
No.
no, you do that
No.
twist.
You
You
gotta
do that acrobatic.
Ah!
That's that's the
Dude.
move.
How awesome is it when he accidentally stumbles into the Batcave? What a dream.
Accidentally, dude. He like jumped off 3 stories of stairs.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
He's an acrobat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw him with the
Well, you know,
flying grace.
his parents were they passed away at the circus. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
So
I only got one more.
Hang out a
Circus,
little bit like
dangerous
the bars,
circus.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Harvey,
I'm Batman.
the other half of my Matt Bush delivery, one half was stolen by Abby. Here's the other half. Thank you very much. It's the new Eternia Terror Claws Skeletor. Very appreciative for that. Masterverse is killing it. And in fact, I wonder if Mattel's Motu offerings will help them in tonight's report card that's going to be coming up a little bit later. Time will tell.
Maybe.
But that's it. Those are my pickups.
Oh,
Obviously, when you're buying
back
Hot
to me.
Toys, you know you can't have as many pickups.
Let's stay on the hot toy train.
Let's.
Should
Yeah.
we?
It's a good train.
Shin
Oh.
Hobby from Ahsoka.
Look at that.
So hot. Okay.
So hot. I haven't had a chance to I haven't opened her yet, but I will. I'll take photos. I'll put it on my Instagram.
Please-
Very,
please do.
very excited about it.
That's awesome. Do you have the Balin skull as well?
No, I'm gonna get the Hot Sabine to go with that.
Nice.
That's how it works, man.
Yes.
It's
Gotta
like-
have her lightsaber.
yeah, right. Yeah, you gotta have those two fighting, rolling around in the woods. You know?
Yeah, you know.
Rolling
two little
around.
things.
Yeah, remember they rolled around in the woods that whole
Yeah, I remember that. And they just started
I
I need to
kissing
go rewatch
and-
that.
Yeah.
my
Oh,
God.
dude, that's how I remember it. That's how I remember it.
That's what my Disney Plus had. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you got-
Hey, rebigging me. Got one last thing.
You're rebig.
All right. Okay, here we go. I got the Psylocke figure from Marvel Legends Gamerverse.
Oh, cute, cute.
Probably has the biggest accessory I've seen in a Marvel Legends, which is Thanos.
Dude, I love. Yeah,
I don't know.
accessories.
That Thanos is almost as big as Robin's accessory over here.
yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, no, this is awesome. I can't wait to arch this back while she's standing and have that ass sticking right out, knocking over the rest of my toys. Props to the Marvel Legends team on this one. You guys freaking killed it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
And they've got more pre-orders going up this week.
For this, or no, just for toys in general. They had one today,
General.
which was the Extremis and the Iron Man Extremis armor with Mandarin, and that dropped today, I think, or
Very cool.
tomorrow. Either way, it drops this week on Amazon. So be
Shout
sure.
out to brand marketer, manager. I don't know his official title. Dan Young. He's a great follow on X because he always keeps everybody abreast of when the pre-orders are going up, when to save your money. He'll straight up be like, September is going to be big. Be careful.
He's
That's
also been
appreciated.
misleading. No, he's been misleading at times where he's like, just want to let you guys know, like, keep your expectations at bay for this fan first. And it's just like, bang, here's 30 things you want. Holy shit, you're going to go broke. Right? It's just like, he's
is
done
what
it
they say.
before,
That
but
is
he
what
will
they
keep
say.
it like, he'll tell you if it's like, if it's MCU heavy or if it's like comic book heavy for Legends before a fan first hits. So this way it's just like, keeps people from having a freaking temper tantrum in the chat.
Right.
Right?
Well, I mean, I've never seen a toy collector have a.
No, have a meltdown.
Disagreement to
No.
post publicly.
Yeah, they would never do
Toy
that.
collectors are the epitome of composure.
Yeah. They're content. They're composed.
Yeah, they're always happy and they're just grateful to get anything.
Right.
Okay.
Some of the
They're
most
just-
thankful people.
They're just happy to be able to, do something.
Do something. Do anything, really.
All right, real quick. So we got 240 people watching right now, which I think is a perfect time to do a quick plug ski for something that we're really, really excited about. Now, we've been teasing Cryptoids for a while. Now, the tease is going to continue. We will not be revealing.
We like a long tease.
Yeah. I didn't know if that was going any further. Okay.
Continue.
So we have been talking about this. We have been working on this off and on for a long time. There are so many moving parts in launching a toy line. There are so many moving parts in launching a Kickstarter. The one thing we don't want to do is to do this before we're 100% ready. And there's in due time, you will learn all about the figures, the offering, the team behind it, who's working on it. All the you guys will be part of the story. And I've already decided, because I do think communication is the most important part of these projects. When we launch the official site in the Kickstarter, when we fund, I'm going to put, the Domino's pizza tracker that when you order your pizza,
Being prepared, your pizza's
Yeah.
already up.
we're going to have a page that shows you we're going to have weekly updates every step of the way, because we want you guys on board from the ground up. So it's going to be so cool. We are nothing but excited about this. But for now, what we will ask you to do is trust us and sign up on the website for the mailing list, because at cryptoidstoys.com, and if somebody could put that into the chat, cryptoidstoys.com, you can sign up and you will be the first to know any and all updates. We also have the Instagram at Cryptoids Toys. And what I want to do is a giveaway, but I want to do a little bit of a different giveaway, because I want the people who watch this after the fact to also get involved. So what we'll do is I will commit to, ready for this? Over the next 2 weeks, anybody who even if you've already signed up for the list, sign up again. You'll be entered into the contest. Sign up with your name and your email address at a minimum, and I will personally purchase and send you a Ray and Gash Mondo 2-pack when it goes up for pre-order. Okay? So how awesome is that? You can win a $200 plus action figure set. All you got to do is sign up for updates from Cryptoids.
Whoa!
That's
Great
it.
incentive.
And if you go to the Instagram, you can start seeing the fun teases that we've been putting up. And with maybe a little bit of detective work, you'll kind of see, you'll start smelling what we're cooking if you catch my drift. So super excited about that.
So the first figure is Dwayne Johnson.
The first figure is The Rock.
Rock.
The second one's Stone Cold Steve
the
Austin.
napkin.
Hey, Ryan, finally someone's going to make wrestling figures.
But not in
Finally.
wrestling attire, like outside of that.
Yeah, they should
nobody
do
wants-
backstage figures, and they have magnets on their hands so they can shake every hand.
Yeah.
That's what it should be.
But seriously, this is going to be, like, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be the coolest thing we've ever done. And we really, like, I don't want to be like too bombastic about it, but I think we're going to change the face of indie toys. I don't want to be too bombastic, but we're literally going to change the world.
Yeah.
So anyways, more on that in the coming weeks and months.
Craig is bombastic. He's gonna sell plastic.
It
That's
will be
the-
fantastic.
Right? What's that?
Yeah.
Who is that? That's Shaggy, right?
It is Shaggy.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
I have Cryptoids in the shower.
Can
It
be
wasn't
you
me.
if you sign up. I had Cryptoids in the shower.
I had Bigfoot in the counter.
wasn't
Yeah,
me.
it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. And then also, like any other Kickstarter, we'll be doing a road show, so you'll start seeing us show up on every podcast there is. But it's gonna be fun and super stoked. Okay, before we get to the report card, Mr. Dole, we were talking about this on the phone before we started, and we've talked about the Catwoman Jazz Inc. 1/6 figure on this show. And Ryan, you said you guys have covered it a lot on.
Oh God, we have covered this so much on Gotham City tonight with Alex and myself. But
have you covered the Penguin?
dude, we have covered it all. We covered Batman animated series. We've covered their cars, all the cars.
Okay.
They do all this. We've covered it all, talking about it because
Well-
these toys are amazing.
So
You do have to go to a third party though if you live in North
Right.
America,
right.
because Sideshow is like, no, we do 1/6 scale, not you. Get out. And so,
That's exactly what they say.
That's
that's
exactly what they say.
that's what Sideshow says. Mr. Sideshow talks exactly like that.
John.
And so
Sideshow.
Jonathan Sideshow.
Jonathan Sideshow.
John.
Jazz Inc. is a small European company that makes these. They kind of made a name for themselves with these really amazing like Star Wars Hot Toys scale dioramas, and now have the license to do these 1/6 scale Batman figures. As Mr. Dole just said, they are not permitted to sell in North America, but there are third-party sellers where you can get them here. The Catwoman will start shipping next year. The Penguin is up for pre-order now, and then they're also going to be doing Vicky Vale and a bunch of others. Now, the first question is, I imagine Hot Toys eventually will do these figures. If the license is available, I cannot imagine that they won't take a stab at Penguin and Catwoman. But listen, I think the people that work at Hot Toys, the sculptors are incredible. I think you're going to be hard pressed at beating these sculpts and paint jobs.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
So
lifelike.
Sean Dabbs is the sculptor for these.
Okay.
I just wanted to give him a shout out. He's the
Cool.
guy that sculpts all these. If you have not seen his Instagram, he has done stuff like Louis Tully,
Oh, I
Right.
love that. Okay.
That's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah. Mhm.
right? So he's done. He dabbles in some YHS territory kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But the painter. Oh gosh,
She's great.
she is amazing. She did the Megan. She painted the Megan for Mondo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And now,
fuck yeah.
I am blanking on her name. God dang it.
Viola.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Fuck yeah.
Amazing. So she's like crazy talented too. So you get these two together and it is some of the most beautiful stuff you've ever seen. And I mean, already take a look at all the accessories you get with all the different umbrellas, penguins,
Mhm.
pedestals, you name it, or podiums.
Podiums.
A
Well, there's
podium.
two different versions. There's the sewer version and the mayor version. I had a very important talk with Jacob Walsh this weekend on which one he would get if he had to pick one. But there's also the 2-pack. Now, these are very expensive. These are $300, $400, $500 figures. But
That's only, but that's only if you get them, if you're able to get them in Europe,
right.
right? If you are ordering them from here, you're going to be, again, you have to go through third party. There's an upcharge. So you are going to be paying more. That's just how it is. I have not been able to pull the trigger because it's just our
They're
dollar
so
is
expensive.
bad.
It's
They're
a heavy
so
investment. Yeah.
Having said that, obviously we have to get all these. So Abby,
Obviously, it's like it's incredible likeness. Like, and the fact that, I mean, what she's painting and like what the sculptor has done with the lines of the face and like the fact that I'm looking at that and I'm like, no, that's from the movie. Like that's actually Danny DeVito. It's really incredible. It's definitely the Penguin in Batman Returns is one of the grossest and scariest characters in all of movies. So to be able to capture that and show like the etching and like the age and like just the grossness of his face is like really cool. It makes you like need this immediately.
Yeah,
And the penguins too.
it's really, really cool. What I love too is they made a screen accurate fat suit for it's not just a sculpted body. He's actually under the soft goods wearing like the same suit that Danny DeVito wore.
Right. So
It's
he's
just
not like a big hard brick.
Right.
Yeah.
So cool. Now, a
Texture
couple
master.
things. We are going to be doing our report card soon. Jason Grosky says Beast Kingdom has a Penguin Deluxe figure up for pre-order.
Yeah, we saw it.
I don't believe I will be purchasing any more Beast Kingdom Batman figures in my
In your
time on
collecting
this
career.
in my time on this earth.
Career as well.
But Yeah, this is really cool. So, as somebody who's getting more and more into 1/6 scale Batman, I'm paying close attention to what's going on over at Jazz Inc. Very unique, very very cool. I will be really interested to see what the final product looks like once they
Once they're
start
out
delivering.
and
Yeah.
delivering. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, same here.
So anyways, well, let me take a deep breath. We've already covered some ground here. Abby, anything on your mind before we get to this report card?
No, just that you might have to take up a life of crime to afford that penguin. That's all I was thinking.
Oh, is that
Oh, no.
is that permission or a?
No, that was
You already are. You're stealing my She-Ra figures.
I am.
Yeah.
Not sorry.
Okay, so we wanted to do a little fun thing tonight. Do kind of our mid-year check-in. There's not a whole lot of news happening right now. We're in that post-Comic-Con kind of bubble. Although Snake Layers, since last week, Snake Layer is almost funded, which is crazy. Good for them. Good for Mattel. G.I. Joe ended up not only funding the Snowcat, but I think, Ryan, did they unlock all three
They
of them?
unlocked all Canadian-oriented figures.
Good.
So it's a win for Canada, really. With Snowcat gets made, and then all the cold weather heroes and their cold weather gear, like they're visiting Canada.
Yeah,
which they are. You can
here
only
with his
drive,
comments.
yeah, you can only drive the Snowcat in Canada. So it's a big win
Not
for
really a
Canada.
short vehicle.
So can we all
Yeah.
just just have a toast to Canada, right? Way to go, Canada.
I wish we could have an interview with
Canada.
the Prime Minister, President of Canada on his thoughts on the Snowcat. That would be
Prime
awesome.
Minister Carney. Oh, he had a big statement about it on
Yeah?
Monday.
Yeah?
Yeah, Monday morning.
Yeah.
about it?
Right at Parliament in Ottawa, and he was like, "Oh, hey there, guys, what's going on there? I see we got a Snowcat, eh?" He's like,
That's so funny.
he's like, "Fuck these tariffs, eh?" Fucking guy down there.
And just for good measure, the vintage collection gunship is at 3,574. So 20 days left, not quite at halfway, but we will keep an eye on that. Okay. How should we do this? I was gonna go, like, what I was gonna do is each company kind of give like a high level overview of what their years looked like, and then we can all give them grades because it really is up to us to decide the fate of these companies, is it not?
Yeah, it's up to us. If we don't give them the feedback they need, they'll never improve.
Yeah.
How are they going to grow as adults if we don't give them the feedback they asked for? Like, this isn't unsolicited advice. They know who we are. Right?
They know who we are. All right, I say we start with NECA. Okay.
Okay.
So let me run this down, and we'll do a bunch of companies, and like most keep this in mind is what I'm trying to say. This is our opinions, and they are correct. So,
just take that. Just know whatever we say is gospel. Yeah.
but we got to
David
give
Cabal
them.
was here. If David Cabal was here, he'd be like, "Yeah, these guys speak gospel."
There you go.
The whole New Testament
Yeah,
of YHS.
Yeah.
the book of toy anxiety. Yep.
Yeah, the new toy testament.
The new toy testament. And then God rained down plastic on his people. I should have workshopped that. Sucked. Okay. A through F on all these. Okay. Mid-year grade. Doesn't mean that's where they're going to finish.
Okay.
But things to consider here are figures that have been released, crowdfunding campaigns, pre-orders, quality of product, just kind of the overall, right? So when we think about NECA,
Okay.
they just had their Comic-Con exclusives. They had the Surf's Up Chucky. They had the Turtles. They're still killing it with TMNT. They've got the 2012 Turtles on their way. The Last Ronin stuff is still going strong. Sesame Street, the Ben Cooper kids, Alien Romulus. I mean, NECA has continued to be, in my opinion, and I'll go to you. I don't want to color your opinion too much. Ryan, I think NECA is maybe the most consistent long-term as far as like quality and price point of a lot of these companies.
Oh, 100%. And also to add to your list, because we love listing.
We do.
Toonie Terrors also.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Really fun stuff. They've won Best in Show with us for many years, and they're still one of the best. I still think, even though this is my first San Diego, I still feel like that was one of the best booths.
It's great.
There. Like, it's super easy and accessible. It's nice and bright. You see everything nice and clear, and there's not a lot of congestion because there's a huge aisleway between that and the Mattel store, so that you can actually have some space to kind of look at things, and then you're not in anyone's way. So it was really, really nice. So props to that. 2, we're getting more Archie turtles.
Yep.
So that's always going to be like a good benefactor on, for me, for a higher grade. And I mean, one of my ideas for the show tonight was going to be the Garfield Wars of 2025.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that?
Yeah, please tell me about that.
So it looks like NECA's doing their version, and Boss Fight Studios is doing their version,
right,
of the same Garfield, which is
Okay,
why
so
everyone's like,
Garfield's that.
yeah. But you know what? I'm biased. I'm friends with Trevor, so I'm gonna get the I'm gonna get the NECA one.
Well, I would just want this big bird with the original head more than anything. Is what I
Dude,
want.
that is like, yeah, that's just a little bit off, but also, yeah, I love it.
Abby, I know you picked up the Chucky this year. Another thing, the Jaws figures this year were also really good.
Yeah.
Abby, any thoughts on NECA before we give our grades here?
Nah, I mean, other than like, I am like a self-proclaimed shill. I love NECA. NECA was one of the first companies that we ever talked about on Yes Have Some podcast, and we have become friends with Trevor, very close friends. And I would say that when it comes to going to San Diego Comic-Con, everyone pretty much like went to the NECA booth first.
Everyone wanted to see turtles. That's the big thing.
It's the hub. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think I'm comfortable giving my grade whenever we do those.
I just want to I know there's people have their issues with all these different companies and shipping, and there's always going to be issues. But if you think about where NECA started with TMNT 7-8 years ago, with the original 6-inch movie figures, and like just look at, I'm just on their store right now. Look at the volume and the variety of deep cut weirdo turtle. Like if you're a Turtles fan, you have nothing to complain about ever again.
No, the fact that they're doing the ones from the Image comics,
yeah,
blows my mind, because I never thought that would be a thing, but here we are. It's thinged. It's thinged right out.
Like this original Mirage, like that is okay. I'm ready to give my grade. Dole, do you want to start?
God damn it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, you're gonna make me start? Okay, because you know me, I'm nice to everybody to a fault.
Should we not influence? I feel like we should write down our things and hold.
That's what I was gonna say too, but I gotta grab a pen. I have paper, but no pen.
I have nothing to write it down.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, Abby's leaving. Okay,
Abby's just gone.
Abby's gone. Ryan, NECA,
yeah.
Where are you?
Oh, they get an A. They get an A for the A for Archie.
A for Archie,
right? Dude,
yeah.
they're so good.
Yeah. I'm also going to give NECA an A. A+ is the highest you can get, but I think it's a solid A. I think there's been. Oh, Abby just brought me paper.
Well, that's nice. Can she bring me some paper?
Abby.
Yeah.
Can you bring Ryan some paper?
What?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Close my door.
Yeah.
I just don't. The sheer volume of releases and the amount that's in the pipeline. Look, I know there's probably Alien and Predator fans are out there. They're like solid F. But I mean,
I like some of those figures too. Like their Predator line is awesome. I want them to do more from Prey though.
Yeah, and maybe they will.
Oh, look at this.
They will.
Look at this. Hater as always. Quick Dad Life with a B-.
B-. Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
Have we given yet? Because I know I was gone for a second.
Yeah, we did.
Right, and I did, but go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, we gave
Yeah.
we gave her
We all
we
gave
gave
it-
them an anarchy as well.
Hell yeah. Circle that A. Fuck yeah. NECA's
Circle that A.
circle that
Circle
A.
that A. Right?
NECA's awesome.
can't-
Badass.
I can't believe the guy that collects plants gives it a B minus. Can't even right now. Davey Sockrocker an A plus, which is come
Nice.
on. All right. For Panda
see
Con
another A++.
alone, which is great, right?
I like that we're all
Toy Collector Magazine NECA gets a B. Why? Because wow, I guess they're not getting enough covers, I guess. Right? Holy moly. All right. Starfig, also an A plus, which is great. Matt Bush gave it a B, but I'm pretty sure it's a B for B mine in my collection. B in my collection. Is that what that is?
Beloved.
Right. Tovercon also giving it a B.
Hey,
That's
B is still passing, and if you went by my high school world, like C
Right.
would be great. So yeah.
C was also something to celebrate. Yeah.
Video Power Gaming with a B minus. Dude, come on.
Okay.
Right.
Solid
All right,
A.
let's get because there's a bunch of companies. Okay, let's go to Hasbro.
Okay.
What can you say about Hasbro? I mean, Marvel Legends, Star Wars the Vintage Collection, Star Wars the Black Series, Ghostbusters, other things. What else do they make? Transformers, G.I. Joe, for God's sake.
Just read the list, Craig.
Fucking Ecto Glows. They got an Ecto Glow copter. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well,
I
maybe.
mean, well, we'll see. Seems like it. People seem to be excited about Ecto Glows. Ryan, what do you think about Hasbro? Just give us like your overview of how their year's going so far.
Well, for me personally, it's amazing. Dude, the Psylocke with the butt cheeks, amazing, right? So now we know that we're going to be getting Marvel Rivals at some point. We have to be. Plus, we got Ecto Glows, right? Everyone in this freaking chat should be all like, they got an A+ because guess what? They gave you Ecto Glows after you guys all being you're gatekeeping. And I worked with Hasbro to make sure you got them. You
Open the gate.
you don't open. Guess what? You don't owe just me. You owe Patrick. You owe Emily. You owe Hasbro. Like so big. You don't even know. All right. That's
so fun. This is so funny.
The Marvel Legends team always kills it. They always have something. They always reveal something that's like, that's for me. And then of course, Star Wars. We got Carson Teva this year. You know, the Cantina's good delivering at any point. Should you know, all that stuff. So I mean, yeah, I am biased. I am a shill, and this is not. If we're gonna be talking about like work practices as far as how maybe they treat their employees sometimes, you know what?
We're talking about product only. Yeah.
Right. But if we're talking about product only, hate to say it, people are gonna get pissy. I'm giving them an A+ for all the amazing Marvel Legends and Star Wars figures I got this year because they killed it. Dude, we're getting Basketball, Gambit, and Rogue. We got Savage Land Rogue. Come on.
I already wrote my score. You're not going to influence me. You're not an influencer on me.
I'm not looking to influence you, but the chat knows I'm right.
Let me give my score, then we'll go to Abby. I agree with everything you just said. As always, a killer year for Marvel Legends. It's been a banner 3 or 4 years for Ghostbusters. Classified is killing it. If it wasn't for, I would be an A all the way, but I'm gonna say B.
Boo. That's what that stands for.
B for boo. And it's because I think when we look at this year at the end of the year, and this is the mid-year check-in, and I could be dead effing wrong. When we look back, we are going to look at this HasLab as a little bit the first real misstep in TVC in a very long time, because TVC with the ghost, with the Tatooine, the play sets, the cantina, the bantha, I mean, they have this. I just can't go A+ if you have your major summer campaign kind of floundering. Maybe I'm dead wrong, but I'm just gonna say B for right now. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, but Star Wars fans are a bit petty. We know this.
Okay.
Right? So if it's not exactly what they said it should be, then they get all like fucking weird about it. And we've seen that with movies, we've seen that with TV shows, we've seen it with toys.
I've never seen a Star Wars fan mad about a movie.
Really?
No.
Yeah.
like
Neither
the
have
happy
I.
People.
Yeah. So it's just like, I don't know. I think all the stuff that I've gotten from TVC, I've been really happy with. Right. And then you take a look at the cool Halloween stuff they're doing with the Black Series.
That is not cool.
What do you mean that's not cool? You don't like that? That Asajj
Holiday.
Ventress Witch is awesome.
No, did you buy it?
Already.
I can't find it.
I
First
can't
off,
find it. It's a witch. She disappeared.
Yeah, I can't find it. Also,
You're tricky.
hang on. Before we get even to Abby's grade here as well, like I think TVC should only do holiday themed product.
You
I
mean
think
Black
they should.
Series.
I think they should. Oh yeah, Black Series. I forgot their thing.
Thanks.
Yeah, Black Series should only do holiday themed toys from now on. They should stop trying to like be screen accurate, and I think they should just, I think they should just do holidays. I think they should do Easter's. They should do holiday like spring break in Cancun.
Oh,
The Black
that's
Series,
that's a good holiday. Yeah.
right? That's a fun
Mhm.
one. That's very underrepresented. I
Yeah.
think that needs to be in there. What about Ukrainian Christmas in January? Those are some really fancy eggs. Imagine some stormtroopers with that fancy print. Come on.
Oh, dude, what about Passover Paz
Oh,
Vizsla?
we're doing this.
Passover. I like that.
They never you never think about
Passover.
that?
Passover.
Yeah.
I like that.
I would
Okay.
see like an Arbor Day Wookiee collection or Ewok collection.
Yeah.
That makes sense because they live in the forest.
Yeah. Right.
Abby, what's your Hasbro grade?
A-, y'all. I agree with Craig, which I would give an A+. And I did think about B++, but I do think that the basketball set that you're talking about, the
Oh, the
Rogue
Gambit.
yeah, that just made me so happy, as well as all the Ghostbusters stuff, and so much love for Pat and for Emily. So I have to say A-.
Pat and Emily get an A+, no matter
They
what.
get an A++,
Oh.
like
I
100
think
plus
all
extra
their
credit.
teams do. Like
Yeah.
Chris and Emily from the Star Wars team and Jings have been they were super nice to
Yeah.
us at San Diego. Of course, marketing Emily, amazing. Pat was amazing. Dan Yun, Dwight, amazing guys, right? Their teams are amazing. They're super nice people. And I'm pretty sure when they started these jobs many years ago, they weren't going to be like, oh God, we have to deal with the people
to
and
be
be on
YouTubers.
You
camera.
don't know about
Yeah.
it until you're in
right?
it, and you realize
So I
there's, like,
mean,
contingent.
yeah. yeah. No, it's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let's move on to Mattel, since we did Hasbro, and Mattel's the other big one.
Mhm.
Let's think about it. Obviously, Masters of the Universe has two ongoing lines with Masterverse and Origins that are both going really strong. WWE is killing it. We've got Mattel JNs. I coined that. You guys,
Nice.
you guys can run with it, but give me credit. We got the Mattel JNs coming. The sheer amount of volume of wrestling product is crazy. And then another big year for Jurassic, Monster High,
Monster High. You just even Barbie in general, right?
Yeah.
Barbie, Little People, and then
And
also,
Hot Wheels.
and Hot Wheels. But also remember, Mattel owns Masters of the Universe, and they're allowing Mondo. Like, I kind of feel like the fact that they're allowing Mondo to have the license to do their stuff kind of helps Mattel. It helps Mattel get even higher grade than they would have, I think.
Yeah, it's they get it. They're definitely getting an A+ and plays well with others.
Yeah, they're good at sharing. Very
Yeah.
well.
Mhm.
Right. So they
Yes,
get like
yeah.
definite bonus points for that. Like I want to give them huge props for that.
Good people.
Yeah. Abby, thoughts? Because you're I feel
Thoughts
like
on this?
Mattel.
Yeah, I already wrote my grade down because I have to go with
But I
my
want to
gut.
hear your thoughts, because I feel like Mattel right now is kind of like what Hasbro is for me, where you're collecting multiple lines from the company.
Yeah. Yes,
Like,
it is. Like
she-
they've got several hooks in me right now with different lines. And as you've seen watching this episode, the Monster High stuff is incredible. I am
Mhm.
always impressed with the Mattel booth setup. It's this like a circular
It is the best one. Like, if someone had to make me choose between Mattel and Mondo as best booth setup, it would be a fight.
Oh, we got to do best
nice.
booth at the Jeffries this year.
Oh yeah,
yes,
100%.
absolutely. Mattel felt like a club or like an elevated, like top level of a hotel kind of thing when you go
It
in there. The carpet
did.
plush. Yeah, all the toys are lit with like in interesting ways, and there's space for you to actually walk around and look at stuff, and you move from section to section like it's curated almost like a museum.
They could have been charging a $30 cover charge, and I would have paid it.
Yeah.
Hold on, remember. It's time for the Jeffries first annual John Wilkes Best Booth Award.
Yeah.
Best carpeting though, we can definitely. I'm good with that. Mattel, yes.
Look at that.
Definitely well curated, like an art museum is what I'm saying with their booth. Their product line is sensational.
Look
It's
how
pulling
good this
me in.
shirt is.
So yeah,
Yeah. Abby
Abby,
needs
you
that
need
shirt.
I absolutely do. Yeah,
Wow, that costs more than my hat. Where's Jacob now? Where's
dude.
Jacob
Where's our
now?
hat cost guy? Keeps the cost down.
I also think Mattel Creations had a little bit of a rough start off the gate, but is in the last couple of years become a really good shopping experience. And obviously they've got Snake Layer going right now. And think about this huge. They got the Thundercats mashup right now. They're doing the Turtles Motu stuff. Very collector friendly, and the prices haven't got out of hand either. So Ryan,
Yeah.
what's your Mattel score?
They also get an A.
Okay.
Right? Pretty much for everything that Abby said. Plus, they also are doing Cat's Eye dolls, and we all love Cat's Eye.
Right. I'm going to give Mattel an A as well. When I go to the Walmart or Target, there's so much cool wrestling and Masters of the Universe figures. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Just for posterity, I had A++.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're really, I guess maybe these toy companies are doing really good this year.
Yeah.
Well, they are. I think
We're
people
all
like
gonna get to go get ice cream after this.
that's.
Did really good.
Yeah, I do ice cream before I do therapy.
Yeah.
So it's like I have a choice. Can I get help or get ice cream? I always choose
ice cream as
cream.
therapy.
Yeah.
It's
Ice
nice.
cream is therapy.
Yeah, ice cream is therapy.
Ice
Mhm.
cream is therapy.
It's therapy.
Ice cream is therapy. All right, cool. Let's.
You guys are too generous with these grades. Why? Because we're having fun. Sorry, you're not here to like shit on our parade and like talk us into like giving something a D that clearly deserves an A. Sorry.
That's what Quip just said. Where's Jacob? He wouldn't be handing out A's like this. That's great.
Dude, I
Yeah.
bet Jacob would have been a tough high school teacher.
Oh my god. Yes, that's a tough.
You
professor.
looked at the chalkboard wrong and I hate your shirt. D.
Tough.
All right, let's
Tough class.
let's go to McFarlane.
Hey guys, this is where the A's end.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
is where the A's. This is where the D's begin.
Yeah.
This is where the D's begin. All right. Let's talk about McFarlane Toys. Some good. Oh shit!
No, I'll talk about what's good.
I have two pickups from McFarlane. I forgot to show off.
You have McFarlane pickups?
Yeah. All right, but keep going.
Okay. Oh, do you want? Oh,
Yeah, tell me where you are with McFarlane.
well, we're not in a good place, and again, nothing. It's not nothing against their team. Like Owen and all those guys, they're all very nice, and they're all very talented, and they're great. But man, oh man, let's start with superpowers, I guess, since you dropped it on the page. I think this was like one of the biggest downers of a toy line. And everyone knows why. Where the women at?
I don't see them.
I don't see them. Right.
Mm-mm.
So, and everyone knows the reason why. So anyone that if this is your first time watching us, my big thing is the DC has some of the most iconic women in comics, period, across the board. A lot of them can stand alone and they're amazing. And they're all very, very, very underrepresented, not just in superpowers, but mostly in superpowers, but also in the multiverse line, even though the multiverse line itself is getting better.
And it's all ending.
Yeah. And by the time they're doing it, I think a lot of people have stopped caring. But I do feel like McFarlane is still going to have a bit of a loophole with this. I don't know. Toy Collector Magazine, Blake, he's in the chat. He might know better than I will, or probably does. I think he still has DC Direct after this, so he can do statues and stuff. So I think he's still slightly in the game here, and he might be able to find loopholes of still releasing figures through DC Direct.
Okay.
If that's the case, maybe I could just see that happening just because why not? But again, some of these figures are awesome and they look great, but a lot of them also, just because of the scale and everything else, they don't really fit in with my collection. Their Spawn stuff, though, I will say that I think the Spawn, anytime he drops a Spawn figure, I think it's awesome. I know a lot of people aren't really big into Spawn for whatever reason, whether they're just over the 90s nostalgia or they were just never into it to begin with. But I think they're great. So, I hope he does more of that. Plus, again, I'm not a fan of the scale, so I'm not getting them, but I do think the McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures look pretty good. Right? Yeah, like they look pretty good. Yeah,
fine.
They look pretty good. So
if they look pretty good, how come you yelled at me for wanting to buy the exclusives?
Well, yeah, don't. Yeah. Just get the regular ones. If you're really that itchy for Mortal Kombat figures, I just get the regular ones. Like,
okay.
Right.
I will say this.
Okay.
We talked about, so they do have this. This is like a maybe. This Batmobile from the Batman. It's pretty cool looking.
The vehicles are great. The prices are great too.
The prices aren't bad, and then they just did the crowd, or I think the crowdfund's almost. I'll have to bring it up. They've got the crowdfund for the.
I think they just fund it themselves. I honestly.
Okay.
And that's my tinfoil hat.
Okay.
If I was on Toy Infowars, that would be my.
Should
that'd be my
start?
thing. Yeah.
Toy Wars?
Yeah. They're just funding their own their own crowdfunds. That's it. That's all they're doing.
That's really funny. Abby McFarlane, you have a grade?
I'm ready.
What is
F
it?
minus. Yeah, I have personal umbrage and beef with Todd McFarlane.
Okay.
I was at the McFarlane booth, and I believe that was at San Diego Comic-Con this past. No, maybe it might have been in New York. Toy Fair. And Todd McFarlane was like standing a couple feet behind me talking to somebody about something, and I was completely unaware of his presence, which is a way of me saying that I am not. He's not an impressive person to me because I have major issues with the lack of diversity and inclusion in his action figure lines. I think it makes zero sense to like isolate and piss off half your demographic of women collectors by not representing them. I think that it's leaving money on the table to do that. Also,
nice.
The fact that you could the fact that you've got DC characters and you've got the license to, as you've said, Ryan, and I've explored the DC universe so much, and there are the most impactful, strong, badass women in there with like serious like character and backgrounds and all these things that are not being explored in plastic form. And as a collector, as a woman who's clearly, I've got my Daria and my Jane and my fucking Megan. I want female figures. I want representation of strong women, and you see it with you see it in Hasbro with like Marvel, and you see Mondo, like the Rogue figure that Alex Brewer designed, and I'm just like, it's so dumb, honestly, to not make the most of those female figures that are so loved. Like it boggles my mind.
I have no idea if this crowdfunding. I can't even find horrible website. F- for the website. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Whip's
Abby,
face. Uh-oh, the knees up in the chair. That's the live stream equivalent of caps lock engage.
it is.
It
Knees
is.
up.
Yep.
Knees up.
Knees up.
She's leaning in, dog.
I don't know if this crowdfund. They
Back.
did successfully do this crowdfund for the Batman versus Superman Batmobile. But as Ryan said, Ryan thinks they just did it themselves. They just funded it themselves. So
Yeah, I do. Look at that. Ugh.
do you
sorry.
believe?
So grayscale.
Do you guys think justice is gray? Do you agree with that?
Boring Christ.
Hey, you guys are gonna miss out on the metal Justice League poster signed by Todd McFarlane in gold ink. So there.
Wow. I'm surprised they even showed Wonder Woman. Wow.
Yeah.
Put her in the back.
All right.
Oh,
I give them a C plus, and the reason I am going to give them a C plus is because even though they're losing the DC license, they are churning out a ton of stuff. And objectively, Superpowers, as Abby said, they left a lot of money on the table, but there's still some pretty cool stuff. And I think maybe I'm in the minority, and let me go to my pickup. I think the multiverse figures have gotten better in quality over the years. So God, I'm really walking into it right now. From the movie Batman versus Superman, it's the armor suit Batman.
Cool. I thank you because I worked on that movie. So
I thought
I'm gonna say
twice
this
for
for
you.
This is for me. Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah, that's his way of being like, you know what? My boy worked on this. I'm gonna get this.
I told the lady at Target, I was like, yo, I had to. My boy worked on this, dog.
Yeah.
And I got the Nightmare Batman as well.
Oh,
No.
excellent.
Good. From the extended scene that we all loved and needed so much.
Yeah.
Was it Jesus? I don't know.
Ah.
Was it Joker? Was it Jesus?
A little bit of
We'll
both.
Okay. Ryan, I'll let you call it. What company should we talk about next?
Oh, I didn't
We're
give my
4
grade.
in.
I didn't give
Oh,
my
you didn't do your
McFarlane.
grade. I'm so sorry. What's your grade for McFarlane?
D.
Okay, D.
D for don't do that again. Okay.
Don't do that again, DC.
Don't do
Don't.
that again to DC. Don't do that again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Let's next one. Let's
We live
do
in a toy society.
nice. Nice. Let's stay on DC. Let's do Spin Master next.
All right, Spin Master.
Okay.
Now, Spin Master has been the master license holder for DC for the last couple of years. Also, seemingly losing the license, but they did put out product for the new Superman movie. They had the retro Batman Forever figures. They have the retro Superman 78 figures.
Yeah.
And they've got more retro Batman coming. I don't buy a lot of their product, but I've bought some. And by all accounts, they're good people over there who are doing decent work. Especially if you're a legacy scale collector, they've had a lot of really good Batman product.
Yeah, just DC product in general, I think, because they even did that really fancy Batmobile. This was last year.
Yeah.
That doesn't count as part of this year's report card. But last year they did that 89 Batmobile that was remote control, and you had the vapor that comes out of the back.
Right.
Right? It was like super fancy and super cool. But yeah, no, these toys are just fun. And I think that's what's great about Spin Masters, that these toys feel like toys. And I think, this is the whole reason, reason and the Fortress of Solitude set, the one with the abominable snowman that everyone thought spoiled the movie.
Who wasn't in it?
Wasn't in it. But that's
Not
cool.
my favorite snowman actually this year. That was in Naked Gun.
Nice. But the fact that they were able to even like do the abominable snowman kind of thing, because it's like, hey, now you can actually expand your adventures if you so desire after seeing the movie. I think that was a nice touch by not just keeping it in the movie. And this is such a great play gimmick, the Kaiju slime battle.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is absolutely, it's like, this is so like Ghostbustery and Motu, like it's 80s kind of fun with the toys.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like Spin Master for just being what they are, not trying to be anything more. And like, even though they are dipping to that collector's mentality line by having those retro figures, those, I think they're killing it with those too, with the 5 POA Superman figures and the upcoming 89 Batman ones. So I don't know. That's where I'm giving them their bonus points, and they're easy to find. That's another great thing too.
That's true. That is true. Actually, I can't find I don't know if there's like short packs on the 78 figures, but I can't find the Black Jor-El variant or the Lois Lane.
Right.
So, yeah.
That, which is going to go into my grading on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just give Abby. Do you have any thoughts? You want to give a grade?
Yeah, sure. Why not? It's a B++ for me. Not super familiar. I don't collect the toy line specifically, but I have seen those Superman figures in a Target recently, and it's a nice little fucking cute display of stuff like that.
I bought the 6-inch figures. I have them here. No Lois Lane though in the 6-inch line, which was a bummer.
I know.
Right?
Lois.
But that's why I gave. Sorry, I should give my grade because I didn't do that.
Go for
I keep
it.
forgetting to. I talk about it and then just leave it. But I also give them a B just because I just wish the Loises were available, and also not everything they make is tailored to me, nor is it meant to.
Right.
But I do want to give them a good grade for just being there and being there for kids and collectors.
I gave them a B.
Sorry, Jacob's correcting me already. How many pluses can you get? Is it a double plus? It's the next letter up.
No, dude.
Not in my grading system, Jacob.
Nope.
It's
whatever I
different
want it
over
to be.
here.
Don't tell Abby how to do her job.
Yeah, I'm a teacher.
She doesn't like walk up to you and say, "Hey, you're inking that arm wrong."
Don't.
Okay.
Don't come down to your
Hey,
job.
listen, I'm giving them a B. My main reason is I don't like that the retro Batman Forever figures are Kenner scale and the retro 78 Superman figures are 3 3/4 scale. I would have liked them to all exist in one universe. That would have been more fun for me. Either or, I don't care which one, but I think it's weird when there's multiple scales of the same type of figure coming out. It's just it's collector confusion is what I have.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's a real thing.
It is a real thing. It's very, very.
You should talk to your doctor.
I'm going to. Hey, doc, I got a bad case of collector confusion. It's Spin Master's fault. But I think I like.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm asking. So, but I will say
think an A++ is made up, by the way. That's just me because I just looked it up.
I really do like the Superman figures. I think the Batman Forever stuff's really cool. Glad it exists. DC's a big part of what Spin Master does, so I don't know, what the future holds for them. All right. Couple more companies to go. I think we've been fair and astute. Should we talk about Super 7?
Sure. What's left? We got Super 7, Jada.
Super 7, Jada, Mondo.
I think that's it, right?
That's probably it for the big ones, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do indie toys another time.
Yeah, with Jacob's on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then real quick, I want to plug the giveaway again. Don't forget, sign up, and a bunch of people have already signed up. Sign up at cryptoidstoys.com. And over the next 2 weeks, we're going to compile all the signups. And we're going to give away a Mondo Deluxe Ghostbusters 2-pack of Ray Stantz and Mr. Gash. Because we want you guys to be first in line to get information on Cryptoids as it starts happening. Yeah. Because it's going to be pretty cool for you guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be awesome.
It's very cool for us.
It's going to be very cool for all of us. We're all going to, in a couple, in 3 or 4 months, we're going to launch this Kickstarter. It's going to be successful, and then we're all going to have a big fucking party together. It's going to be a real Cryptoids bash
big
at the
fucking
beach.
party.
Cryptoids Bash at the Beach coming next year. It's gonna be great.
Oh wow. Someone's gonna turn.
There's gonna be a heel turn. By the way, let's talk about Super 7, and then we also have to do Mondo, and we have to do Playmates and Jada.
Loyal subjects.
Oh yeah.
Loyal
And
we might not get to everybody. Okay,
We can always say some for. We can. This seems to be working. We can always do this again.
People seem to like this. Okay, let's do Super 7. It's been a trying year. I don't want to call it fall from grace, but where Super 7 was a couple years ago, I mean, they were up for a lot of Jeffries, which is the benchmark of how success of action figure companies is determined.
that's true.
They had massive financial issues this year. They had layoffs, affected a lot of people. And a lot of product lines, Disney Ultimates gone, Simpsons Ultimates gone, some QC issues, no booth at Comic-Con, Mr. Rindle. But there's some other stuff. They've got the Reaction Plus stuff that some people seem to really be into. They've got the Sesame Street license. I think Thundercats is probably their biggest bread and butter for collectors right now. What do you think, Mr. Dole?
Well, I'll start off with my grade, I guess. I'm also going to give them a D.
Okay.
Just because, but I think this is not. But they got new ownership, right? They got a new COO. Is that correct?
It seems that they have a new like a COO who's going to be taking over some of the business day-to-day duties.
Right.
With Brian.
So I mean, so this could be just a low point.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Sure.
this is, I believe Super 7 can bounce back from all this and be better, bigger, and stronger. But they're still getting a D.
What would it take for this is a really interesting, like, in your opinion as a collector,
Yeah.
what will right the ship? And obviously we don't know all the financials and stuff, but just from like outsider looking in,
Just from I don't know why, but every time it's like Super 7 comes out with something, it's just kind of like it looks cool, and then when you kind of get it or see it in person, like I kind of wait for everyone else. It's gotten to a point where I always wait for other people to get it before I decide if I'm going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like there's some amazing sculptors that have done stuff for Super 7. Who is it? Didn't Alex Brewer work on these? Wily Kit and Wily Cat?
I think.
Right? So, I mean, like our friends are all do stuff for Super 7 as well. Brandon Gash is another one. Worked on the 2003 Turtles, which also look amazing. But I always get that like weird, like, I don't know. Here's what it is. I have trust issues with Super 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's why they get a D, because I still don't fully. I never want to fully jump into a pre-order of something because I'm worried that it's not going to be what I pre-ordered.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think that just stems back.
All fair. All fair.
Right? That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. It's not like they don't have like cool stuff. Like their packaging is always cool. Their even though they didn't have a booth, their themes for San Diego, like last year being the pizza shop, this year being the Godzilla subway station. I think their theming has always been cool.
Yeah.
And again, they make stuff you don't see anywhere else, which is fun. And they brought back O-rings as well. Great stuff. So,
Yeah, I if we're not because with Hasbro we did not take into account some of the business practices, right? I think if you really factor in, and obviously there's tariffs and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if you take that stuff off the table and just look at, like, somebody made a comment, like they delivered the Cat Slayer this year.
Yep.
I think, like, from a Thundercats Ultimates perspective, there's some really good stuff. QC issues and render quality versus figure quality have kind of plagued Super 7 for a couple of years. I'm gonna give them I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna give them a C. I wrote down B-, but I think it's probably a C. And I think a little bit it's because not having the booth at Comic-Con while everybody else is like there, kind of really showing out. It's kind of it's just a bummer. And then like knowing where they were, knowing that 4 or 5 years ago, TMNT Ultimates was like the Sculpts aren't the problem. It's quality and consistency. Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean, I was going to be all in on Disney Ultimates, all in on Simpsons
Yeah.
Ultimates, all in on Turtles Ultimates.
Yeah.
And even though I'm not a Thundercats collector, super impressed by what they were doing. But it feels like there's issues there, and it feels like a lack of transparency and just
Yeah, I think that's part of it too.
Yes, if I may go, I gave a
Hey.
D to Super 7 for discord in the company that you can feel. And I know maybe we didn't factor that in with Mattel as much, but when it comes to Super 7, for being a smaller, like creative type of company like that did have so many eggs like in a row and everything lined up, it has been a fall to watch. And seeing the booth or lack thereof at Comic-Con felt very surreal and not like a good sign. So I hope that they can bounce back into a better place. I agree with what you've said, Craig and Jacob, about like from a distance, almost like pointillism art. When you see it, it looks nice, but when you get close, you can see that there's some issues with quality. So
yeah.
that needs to be addressed before our next report card.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing too is like where Super 7 used to be is like kind of this niche company that specialized in a couple things, did really well. They maybe expanded too far too fast, and the turnaround times, pre-ordering putting up $200-300 for a set of Ultimates and not getting them for a year and a half or 2 years, like that's gonna wear thin on collectors. So
Yeah, that's frustrating.
okay, let's we're almost there. Let's talk about Playmates. Interesting year for Playmates. I'm talking about the company, guys. Okay.
So we know, pervert.
Dude, I can't. Yep.
Playmates, Monsterverse, Turtles, Always, and Power Rangers, which is their newest offering that they licensed out from Hasbro. I don't have much to say. They're consistent. The Turtles re-releases and the retros are a lot of fun. Ton of product for, as you can see, the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the TV show. They re-released the 2003 Turtles and the 2003 Turtle Van. I don't love the Power Rangers stuff, but it's not for me. I don't think it is. I don't like it, so maybe it's not for me. Ryan, anything here?
I like this micro playset. This pet turtle playset thing.
Mhm.
I want that. Where is that? How do I get it?
It's at Target. I can find you one.
Well, no, I don't have Targets here.
But I can get that.
Yeah, please do. That looks amazing. That looks super fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like anytime they do new stuff, like if they're like, again, Mutant Mayhem, everything in that line looks awesome and super fun. But then when they start doing, like, I don't mind them doing the re-releases. They should always do them. Go for it, right? But man, those like super articulated turtles just did not do it for me.
Yeah.
And again, the Power Ranger stuff, I don't know if they're supposed to be nostalgic or for kids, or maybe both. Maybe both. I don't know. And Monsterverse is not really my thing either. I'm giving them a C.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Abby.
Yeah, after much thought, I am giving Playmates a B. And that's I suppose that's colored a little bit by the fact that I enjoyed my booth tour there the last time. I think it was a toy fair. Yeah,
Booths matter.
It was
Booths
great.
matter.
Like the fact that they like kind of rope you off and like take small groups in and give you a really like engaging tour. Basically, the employees I remember those who worked there were always like just really excited about the product, and I liked that kind of involvement.
Yeah.
So yeah, Playmates, they've been around for fucking ever, and I'd give them a B because they're just like kind of middle of the road right now. Nothing is like what I'm collecting necessarily, but good for them. They seem to be doing pretty all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see Playmates come back, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they made so many lines in the 90s. Like they did so many different like movie lines. They did Coneheads figures and they did Star Trek. They tried to bring Star Trek back a couple years ago. Didn't work. B minus.
Well, they need to do Playmates of the Year figures.
That's it.
That's it.
Dude, they should make a line of all the old like Pamela Anderson and Carmen Electra.
Dude, make Pamela Anderson and Dan Aykroyd from the cover of Playboy.
I love
That'd be
that.
awesome.
Like I said, B minus. Like none of it's like super innovative, but the fact that you can go out and buy a mutant module or a technodrome for $40 is great. So
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
I
Mutant
still think that they totally have missed the boat on doing a proper Turtles Origins line.
Yeah, I do too.
It's right there for them to do, like, because they did them and then they stopped and then now they're just the re-release 6-pack. It's like if you're gonna do it, go all in. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't have that.
So there you go.
Yep, I'm with you on that.
All right, only a couple more. We're kind of. I don't want to run too long here. We got to do Mondo though.
Do you want to finish Mondo, and if we have any, we'll do.
Yeah,
them later?
I don't have much to say about Nacelle other than we talked about it a couple weeks ago. I am excited. I can't really speak for a lot of the product because I haven't bought like Biker Mice from Mars and that kind of stuff. But I'm really intrigued by what they're going to be doing with Star Trek. So I think there's somebody to watch out for the rest of the year.
I'm going to throw out some quick ones here. I'm going to give Jada an A+. The Street Fighter line, Mega Man, their cereal mascots, all that stuff. Great quality, great price. They're amazing. They're getting an A+ from me. Okay. Also, then I want to throw out Jax out there. I'm giving them a B because I find that their Simpsons line can be a little hard to find in Canada. So it's going to be just a little biased there. But I also think that Simpsons line is a game changer for that company. And I think it's been a lot of fun to see. Like, I'm not going to go all in on the Simpsons line, but seeing people collecting them and getting excited about it, I think that's been a lot of fun to see. So I'm giving Jack Pacific a B+ on their Simpsons line.
Very cool. Hey, are there super chats coming in that I'm not able to, because I've seen like, I noticed that we haven't had any highlighted chats in StreamYard tonight, but I wonder if there's been like, because I see like this one.
Oh,
says $4.99.
Yeah, maybe there's
what's
going on with the.
I hope I haven't. I'll double
program.
check on YouTube, but thank you, Jacobson. Next year, Playmates re-releasing original 8-inch Power Rangers figures, and that I can get behind because those are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why.
Yeah, you're right.
Sounds...
The highlighted comments thing is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I wonder if that's something that I know StreamYard has been making updates and changes like every day. So guys, I'm going to try to go backtrack and find super chats.
Okay.
So sorry if we missed you, but yeah, let's talk about Mondo. Listen, no secret here, but it's been quite a year from our friends at Mondo. Ryan, has it not?
Yeah. And I am so biased. I'm friends with all of these people. So there's going to be bias going in here in a big way. Look, even Dave Ago made a figure. It's right there. Right?
Love
the
it.
Slash figure. So these guys are all amazing. We all know it. Their Batman animated line, the X-Men line, I'll let out I am completely biased. I love all that stuff. I think it's amazing. I want to hear Abby talk about squads because that seems to be a big thing with her.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like I may as well show it off because it's the end. A++. There's 3 plus signs. 110 out of 100 for extra credit points. That's what I'm giving Mondo because they did the research and everything that they are putting out is jaw-dropping and specific to me and my interests. So how could I not rank them the highest? They are a cool company with extremely cool people that are very real and very talented. And they seem to treat their employees really well. The amount of product that just continues to come out and surprise me from Mondo, like it's very impressive. Just a bunch of like swishes just going right in, no misses.
Swish.
That's my that's basketball. So yeah,
That is
I
basketball.
am so impressed by Mondo, and I do love the hang. What'd you say they're called? The crews, the
Squads.
Yeah, saw some of those. The Rocco's Modern Life, the Harley and Ivy, Beavis and Butthead. I just need everything.
Yeah, behind the
And
garden wall, that's a big one.
behind the garden wall, I forgot. Yes,
That's a big one up here in Canada.
underrepresented. Yeah, that's a great show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Plus all their turtle stuff that they're doing now as well. It's Brandon Gash, that new turtle line.
Yeah.
Plus, Craig's pulled up the Real Ghostbusters here. This is what happens when a company listens to the fans.
Yeah. Yep.
Right? Craig, go for it.
I mean, what can you say? Dream figures. By the way, I put in the chat. If you put a super chat tonight that we did not get to, just copy and paste it, put it in, and just like type all caps super chat. But don't no fake super chats.
Something went wrong at the Super Chat factory.
Yeah, something went wrong. All the joints are
There's
loose.
a mix-up.
No, I mean, I just think that a line like we've talked about it ad nauseum, and we will continue to. These are, dream figures. People have been asking for something like this for so long, but the real cool thing is now this week, the last 2 weeks, people are getting them. And I think people are even more impressed than they were. There's, the paint jobs are so great. The joints are perfect. Like these are really, really cool figures, and they're dream figures. And just beyond that, like when we went to Comic-Con this year, it really felt like Mondo was making a statement to all of the toy industry, saying we're not just going to be a poster and record company anymore. We're not just going to do soft vinyl. We have incredible 12-inch figures. We have incredible 6 to 8-inch figures. We've got these Motu 2000X figures are going to kill it. Real Ghostbusters, talk of the show, all the squads, all the X-Men stuff, Batman the animated series, Superman the animated series. I mean, it's something special, and
It's
they
not talk, it's actually showing. Like they're like, here it is. We're not gonna, yeah.
Well, a lot of the high-end premium companies at Comic-Con show off product that never gets made, and statues and all that kind of stuff. But Mondo is going to deliver. Might take a while, might take 6 months or whatever, or there could be delays or tariffs or all the other things that are out of everyone's control. But it's really cool, man. They're great people. They highlight their artists. They put their artists front and center, which is really, really amazing. And they just happen to be making things I really, really care about. I'd still be talking about them, but I'm not going to not freak out about Real Ghostbusters figures like that are like this. Like it's just the best thing ever. So yeah, it's just awesome, man.
Well, I'm still giving them a B.
Okay.
I told them last year they should do K-pop Demon Hunters. They didn't listen. And now it's the biggest show. And you know what? You should listen to me more. You get a B.
Here's a super chat from earlier.
Be a takedown.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
Jason Grahowski, thank you for the help here. This was from Davey Sockrocker when we were talking about Hasbro. A- for Gargantos, Ectoglows, more Sentinels, and the Snowcat, but a minus for the Sauron Snap debacle. Ooh.
What's the Snap debacle?
I don't know what the debacle was.
Is the debacle that I got one and you didn't? Is that the debacle?
That's a debacle?
Davey Sockrocker, I think of Mondo as Gallant and Super 7 as Goofus. Okay. That's funny.
Right. I think that the super chat was I'm gonna get it from Jason Grosky put it up. That was Davey Sockrockers.
It was Davey. Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Jason was just helping us.
Oh, you got it. Okay, sweet. Thanks.
Okay, I do like this though. Mike Davis says your hat says A+. Yeah, I know. But
I love that you said they get an A for doing for listening to the fans, but then they get a B minus
for not listening. But how could? But but Abby said, there's still time. But I would love for Mondo to do a couple sets of squads from K-pop Demon Hunter. Do the 3, do the crow and the tiger, and then do a big set of the Saja Boys and just
Boys, yes.
right? Do it
Smells
all.
of Pop.
But if you're gonna do it
Please.
in 5-packs, you could with the with Huntrix, you could do Rumi's mother Celine and their manager if you wanted to keep it 5-5.
Mm-hmm.
We should mention that Mondo did put up the Slash soft vinyl available. David Igo worked on this. which is
Yeah,
awesome.
he's like the coolest, nicest guy.
He's so tall too.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a dude.
He's a total dude.
He's
all
a dude.
dude.
I love him. I love that man.
Kids will be dudes.
So listen, fun report card. I think the overall consensus that I will say is that I think most of these companies are doing pretty good, especially in light of how crazy the world is and how crazy the political climate is and the financial climate and everything else. There's still a lot, being brought to the table. Hell, Marvel Legends could have done a panel this year and said, hey, we can't really reveal anything because we don't know what the future holds. But they're like, no, we're going to reveal like 50 figures that everybody wants. Like,
Yeah, don't mind us. Just gonna like
don't mind me, buddy.
yeah.
This was fun though. I like doing this, and I think congrats to now. Here's a little bit of advice. If you didn't get the grade you were hoping for, don't go home telling your parents that it was report card week. Just say, yeah, something happened. They didn't give them out yet.
Well, that's not the end. We've all seen Clueless. You have to negotiate your grade to a better grade.
Don't go to your team meeting in the morning and be like, hey, Toy Anxiety gave us a D. Okay.
Yeah, don't bring it up in the all.
Now, and if you do, it should be followed up with, how do we make it better?
Mm-hmm.
Well, who got the worst grade tonight? Was it McFarlane?
I think
McFarlane for
McFarlane.
me. Yeah.
It's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough times.
I know, because I know people that work there. They're nice. It's hard. It's not easy giving out, well, sometimes it's easy giving a D, but not right now.
That's good. But this was fun. I had a lot of fun doing this, and then obviously later in the year we'll check in and see see if anything's changed. But obviously, like, Toy Fair's over, San Diego Comic-Con's over. We know what's coming, so it might be for some of these companies have to wait till next year to see if what the future holds. But personally, when I look at the rest of the year, obviously very excited about Real Ghostbusters, extremely excited about Mattel JNs. I've got the Hogan and the John Cena pre-ordered, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Where'd you get yours from? Did you go to Ringside?
They're Target exclusives.
Ew.
Here. Now, I will say this. With Big Rubber Guys, I only collect the Legends. I don't do the modern guys, but that might change.
Yeah, you're going to need a Danhausen.
I'm going to need a Logan Paul.
You're going to need a Logan Paul. Dude, okay, did you watch the backstage stuff with Unreal?
Yeah, most of it.
Okay, when they had that YouTuber, Twitch guy go into the Royal Rumble.
Oh, when he got speared by...
Braun and his legs all gashed up. Logan Paul made me laugh when he saw his reaction. He's like, oh, man. He's like, no, man, walk it off. Here, have a prime.
Oh, God.
And the way he said it and delivered it, like, so genuine, like, just walk it off, man. Here, have a prime. Like, I was like, God damn, dude. And it made me laugh. And I was like, it made me mad that he made me smile.
Well, he is a top influencer.
Yeah.
Made me really mad.
Mike Davis, New York Comic-Con signing. No, probably not a signing. Whether or not we end up at New York Comic-Con still TBD. I saw McFly Toys asking earlier if we'd have a Cryptoids panel. No, nothing like that for this year. But you never know what next year we'll have in store. Abby, any final thoughts on this evening?
No, I had fun. I like giving out grades. It makes me feel powerful. So I think that this has just been a fun episode. I think we should model some more episodes after this. And
Abby just looking down at the camera.
Like, yeah, honestly, I just want to be like, you failed. You've absolutely failed. What is this? Blue Chainsaw Man. I added a
note. AJ quick to not take credit for the straws.
it was Blue Chainsaw Man all along. He's been unmasked at midnight. That's
Wow.
There you
amazing.
go.
Well, thank you so much for the straws. Thank you for listening. Appreciate
Thank
that.
Mr. Dole, any final thoughts?
Gotham City tonight, tomorrow. Self and Brewer. We're just gonna hang out. Come hang out. I think we're gonna talk about that Batman Lego game that they just dropped a trailer for yesterday.
Oh, I want to
Very
watch
cool.
that. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, dude. Matt Berry is doing a voice
Of Bane.
of Bane. How
Ah.
Jacob Walsh coded is that?
Mhm.
I was born in the darkness. Ooh, I should watch Batman. I should-
Yeah,
I
dude.
was
Let's
just
all let's all watch Dark Knight Rises tonight.
Yes.
Let's all do.
Yes.
Craig brought it back. The Nolan verse is back.
It's cool again.
Last plug for the giveaway. We will end this 2 weeks from tonight. Cryptoidstoys.com. Giving away some Ghostbusters Mondo figures if you sign up for the mailing list. And while you're at it, go to Cryptoids Toys on Instagram and start giving it a follow, because there are some really good teasers up there for Cryptoids now. Lots of people watching tonight. We appreciate you being here.
Smash that like button.
And we do
Feel like it.
wish, in all seriousness, Jacob wasn't feeling well, so we wish him well.
Yes.
And we'll be back next week for more toy anxiety. Ryan, I know you're going to be traveling. Are you going to be able to join us during travel?
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there
Okay.
both Tuesdays. That's fine.
Oh, cool.
Very cool.
Cool.
And you can tune in for. I have a feeling. I don't know if Jacob's doing Monster Island this week, but at some point they will be recapping all of Kaiju Go. And
Oh,
Jacob will be
yeah.
back next week with a ton of pickup.
Dude, I
Yeah,
can't
that's
wait.
gonna be big.
Actually, let's not even do a topic next week. I think next week's topic should just be Jacob Walsh.
Jacob
What did
returns.
you buy?
Yeah. The
I would
return.
totally be down for that, because usually when he buys stuff, there's history that goes behind it and an explanation that's needed. Because
Mhm.
let's
True.
be honest, we all love the stuff he gets, but we don't really know what the fuck he's buying,
I never understand it.
Yeah.
right? So
I
I think
love
it's
it.
good for him to take the time and kind of talk us through it, and let's give him that spotlight.
And
The
then
Return of the Titan.
this
Thoughts.
Sunday, if I can convince my bride, which I don't think it'll take too much convincing,
Your pride.
You have never called me that.
my bride
I don't know if I don't
in
like it.
theaters on Sunday only, double feature, Sony Dolby Theaters, Batman and Batman Returns. We gotta go.
No, forever.
No.
I mean, I know it's different.
They're only doing the Keatons. They did announce as well that there's going to be Batman Day at the Warner Brothers Studio lot again in September. They're going to play a
Oh.
movie, but they didn't announce which movie. So
30-year
I'm-
anniversary of Batman Forever.
Yep, it is
Yeah.
the anniversary. So
So
I
we
am
could
wondering.
go.
Yeah, I think we should all go. I think we should
When is
all
that?
go to Los Angeles. It's September 20-something.
There you go.
Cool.
For Abigail Gardner, Ryan Dole,
Hi.
myself, and Jacob Walsh. And for the chat, you guys were amazing tonight. I'm going to figure out why the highlighted chats weren't showing. I'm going to send an angry letter to Dr. StreamYard.
Jonathan StreamYard.
We'll see everybody next week. Bye. Here's some music for you. Playing us
Bye,
out.
y'all.
Bye.
This is where the fun begins. This is where the fun. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins.
Who just stole my Shira?
Me, I did that. That
This is
was
where the
me.
fun begins.